We can only imagine what this place's heyday was like when the mining operations were in full swing. Just with maybe there were just mine carts full of crystals, just going about here and there on those tracks. But now it just seems like everything's just dead in the water, just with mines closed, and well, I mean, there's all these hillbilly yahoos in the ground with their hats, and they just go, yeah, exactly. They just do that whenever there's somebody passerby, but they're workers of Grunty, so. But yeah, just gotta wonder what this place was like before Grunty, or before the reign of Grunty, you know what I mean? Just when it was, just when it was just during the industrial boom period, I guess. Well, maybe not that time period, but you know, when everything was just, yeah, you get the idea. But just everything just in its heyday. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Tooie! So in the last parts, we begun the exploration of Glitter Gulch Mine. We learned the build drill ability. Nice. And we even turned ourselves into a TNT detonator thanks to Humba Wumba. And we've gotten quite a handful of goodies, but we've yet to collect our first Jiggy in the mine, so. And I do believe that there's a handful of other balls. Aha, here's one. Alright. Alright, another boulder turns to dust and rock chunks. So yeah. We'll explore that mine shaft later, but firstly, let's check out that house that we passed up on those cliffs right across from where we learned the build drill ability. So yeah, there's still a bunch to explore, particularly the openings that we opened up thanks to the TNT detonation. There's even a mine shaft we can explore later, but aha! Here we go. Missed five of them. Zutalo, I missed one. Or 5, I guess in this case. Okay, so we enter this quaint little hut here with the painted on windows. Yeah, you can tell of all the details, the background textures. Okay, so the moment's kind of passed, but let's exit and re-enter. For us to properly be acquainted with, wait for it, Prospector's Hut. Okay, so we got this sad old-looking fox prospector guy, and the portrait of him and that miner rat we saw in Mayahem Temple. So yes, this is indeed where she lives, and I'm guessing that this old goat is just missing his pet or his wife. Did he marry a rat? Ugh, how do you figure all the wedding arrangements went down? Probably best not to think about it too much. Howdy! Who might you be? I'm Bill. I'll bet your other name is gold related. What is it? Gold Bar Bill? Klondike Bill? Nope. Bullion Bill's my name. That's so. What's up, Bill? My rodent partner, Dilberta, went looking for gold. but she's been gone far too long.
We'll keep a lookout for her.
Not so fast, Banjo. Make sure he makes it worth our while.
Oh, okay. Can we have a prize if we find her?
You city folk are all alike. I wonder where she could be.
I sure came in through a tunnel.
Bingo. So yeah, Mayahem Temple is indeed connected to Glitter Gulch Mine down this tunnel here, so that means we're gonna have to backtrack in order to open this. So yeah, back in the prison compound, but we can't do anything about it. At least not on this end, we can't. Okay, so you'll know what that means. We're going back to Mayahem Temple. At least for a little bit. And we also have the move necessary to get that the final Jiggy for that world. So yeah, it's I guess we may as well just go ahead and get this over with. So, all right, so. Just up and out, once again. Real conveniently placed rope here. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it, or else we'd be really SOL. There's no flight pads down there, so we can't fly, so we could fly our way out. Oh, wait. Before anything else, let's try our bill drill on this boulder. Okay, so, bring another black Jinjo. Okay, Okay, so, ready to become extinct once again? Alright, so, let's see, so, into the silo we go. It's back to Wooden Hollow. Wooded Hollow. I said Wooden Hollow. Okay, so. Alright. So back to Mayahem Temple one more time. And this time we've got the move necessary to bust some boulders. Okay, so one more trip back to the prison compound. And here's hoping that the prison cell is still open. Yes, it is indeed open. Okay. So, yeah, Dilberta. Your husband's missing ya. I can't really believe that you're married to an animal that in real life could eat you. Video game ships. Aren't they just bizarre? Oh well.
The boulder's still trapping me in here.
We haven't forgotten, Dilberta.
No, we haven't. Alright. Time to go a-drilling. Alright. Do your thing, Kazooie. Bust her wide open. Alright.
Thanks very much for unblocking my passage.
It's worth a jiggy. Hand it over, you plague-ridden pest.
You'll have to come and see my Master Bill about that.
Okay, good. Okay, alright, so Dilberta's just, Bill's pet / partner, but, it was a heavy implication. I don't know, just, never mind, forget I said anything. Okay, so you remember that one section that had the boulder blocking, that's passage underground, right here. Okay, so it's worth it just kind of come back here, just one more time, just so we can come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. And we are indeed hard enough to bust this boulder, complete with moss on top. Alright, wonderful, blow it to bits. Marvelous. Okay, what does this sign have to say? Only a Stony can understand what another Stony speaks. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Okay, so. Okay, beat it, pussycat. I know I'm a cat person, but in this case, I'm willing to make an exception. Alright, so you'll notice all these columns here. They go from the order from shortest to tallest with a jiggy on top of that one, but that's totally inaccessible. And we can't really fly to the next one, so... Well, let's just say that this kind of jiggy requires a little bit of an underground operation, as the case is. Alright, so columns vaults. Okay, so yeah, in this underground section we get acquainted with the bases of the pillars. Ah! Excuse you. Ugh. Banjo's basically the Rodney Dangerfield of bears here. It's just getting no respect. It gets no respect at all. Alright, so we're here to... So they may not look like it, but you can actually roll into these pillar bases and cause them to shake a bit. Alright. I just need to find the one that has the jiggy on top. And give it a bit... Shake it a bit. And cause the jiggy to go down the pillars. From tallest to shortest, so we can actually grab it on the shortest one. Alright. So in a counterclockwise direction we go. Okay, next one, if you please. Alright, wonderful. You gotta wonder how long it actually took them to create these intricate designs for the pillars here. I mean, with all of these. Yeah, that's just me thinking out loud. Okay, there we go! The jiggy is within our reach. The last jiggy for Mayahem Temple is ours. Oh shit, we're still timed here. Yikes. Okay, so... Oh. Okay. Let's get on up there and grab that jiggy before time runs out. Alright. Bada bang! Alright. That should do it. Mayahem Temple is 100% complete. Observe. Alright, 10 out of 10 jiggies and maxed out of everything else. Alright, not a single one for Glitter Gulch Mine, but let's return to that little cave entrance that we made for Dilberta, so... Okay, so yeah, if you remember from earlier, that leads back to the Prospector's Hut, so... Gonna be seeing a lot more of those backtracking moments. And, just skipping ahead in worlds. So yeah, these worlds in this game are basically interconnected, so yeah, 1 second you could be in one world, and next, boom, you're right back in Glitter Gulch Mine. Okay, let's commence with the Happy Reunion. Okay, so yeah. Poor Bill's just sobbing his eyes out. But we can help ourselves to some guff beans in these crates, or just listen to some old-timey music on his gramophone, or just sleep in his uncomfortably rigid wooden bed with no covers. Or we can just sit ourselves down to help ourselves to some baked beans in a pot in the stove. And you could actually... I just love that little detail with the book and the shimming up the table. So yeah, that's... yeah, that basically is the whole plot for Conker's Bad Fur Day, so... or at least the villain's arc for Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I haven't actually played, but I have seen the footage on YouTube. It's hysterical. It's hysterical. I'm kind of glad that I actually heeded the M rating for that game, but at the same time, I'm kind of feel like I missed out, even as a kid, but probably for the best if I didn't play as a kid. So, anyway, let's commence with the happy reunion with Bill and his little rodent partner.
My rodent partner Dilberta is still missing. Funny you should say that. We had another look round and managed to find her.
There she is now.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Dilberta? Is that really you? I'm so happy you found my Dilberta. Take this pretty little gold nugget as a reward.
Alright. Wonderful. Alright, yeah, just do a happy little G dance. Emphasis on the word G. Okay, lucky number 13. Okay, so yeah, that's our first Jiggy for Glitter Gulch Mine. It's about freaking time. Okay, so we got Jiggy from Mayahem Temple. That was our last one for that world, and we got our first one here. So yeah, just allow these two to have a proper, just happy dance. Just get a little hootenanny going on here. Well, come on, Banjo, join in. We're all dancing and hopping and hollering here. Happy rootin' tootin' time for everybody. Okay, well, we'll continue Glitter Gulch Mine in the next part. I think we're done quite enough here in this part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time, I'm Banjo Tooie. This is Toon Gamer 23. Signing out. Well, I'm glad somebody here is having fun. Banjo is just being more annoyed more than anything with Kazooie just pecking him in the head. Just like always. Yeah, I guess Bill's been sitting there for far too long to be dancing that much. But yeah, just happy little family reunion. Woohoo! Yeah! Whee! It's kind of ironic that a fox would own a rat, something that foxes are notoriously known to eat. But this is in video game logic, anything goes. I mean, a bear and bird are best pals. I don't imagine in real life they'd actually make very good friends. But in video games, they're the best of pals, even if they do get on each other's nerves sometimes. Just like a fox and a rat can be partners slash owner and pets. I'm just gonna shut up now.